Hey everybody, I'm Andrew Roach with the Roach Family Real Estate Team, and I'd like to thank you for joining me today on episode number 2 of Roach Family TV. Now today, I am in my basement, and the backdrop's a little bit different from our last episode here, but one of the reasons why I'm down here is because I wanted to continue on with selling in winter. And this isn't really necessarily selling in winter, but it's just winter maintenance tips. Now, the reason I'm in my basement is, you may or may not be able to kind of tell, over here is a big copper pipe. Now that copper pipe will go outside to your hose bib outside. That's where your outside hose connects, all that kind of stuff. Now, seeing as we're getting into the frosty months, it's not uncommon for people to leave this on and then the water freezes in there. And one of two things will either happen. Your tap will either freeze and just break, and it just won't work in the summer or in the spring, and that's the lucky part. The worst option is that it may actually burst, and you could actually have water spraying all over the place into your basement. Definitely don't want to do that. So now, because I live in an old house and my valve isn't right here, which it probably will be with yours. You should have just a little valve right here. Now mine's over just a little bit further away, so let's go readjust and take a look at this one. Okay, so this one's mine. Mine's just a little bit further away than yours will be, but yours will look very similar to this. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to turn this one all the way to the right, righty-tighty, right? You're going to turn that all the way off and basically turn the water off to your outside hose. Now what we're going to do right now is we're going to jump on outside and look at it from the other side this time. Okay, so here we are now outside. We're at the hose bib, and yes, this is called a hose bib, and no, I don't know why it's called a hose bib, but that's what it's called. So we're on the other side now of that copper tubing that was on the inside of the house, and of course here's our hose that you're probably familiar with. So we're going to go righty-tighty and lefty-loosey on this one. We're going to open this one right up. So we close the inside, and we're going to open up the outside. The reason is that if there is any water in here as it freezes and it expands, which is obviously the threat, it will expand and it will drip out because it's wide open. There's no resistance there. If you were to close the outside and keep this closed, you're basically just locking that water in on both sides, and then of course it's going to expand and it's going to break something. Again, maybe the inside, or if you're lucky, the outside, and then you just have to replace the hose bib. Now, if you're anything like me, you left the hose on for a while, so it might not be a bad idea to go and get yourself, if you don't have them already, a pair of adjustable pliers. Now that will just help you grab onto this, and again, we're going to go lefty-loosey, loosen that right up there, and take your hose off. Oh, there's a lot of threads on that one. So as you can see, I got the tap all the way open here. No water coming out because on the inside we have it shut off. So don't forget to put your hose away in some place that is kind of weatherproof, so it won't get all worn up and get all frozen and stepped on and broken in the wintertime. And in the meantime, until you get this done, make sure you check back often, subscribe to the YouTube channel here, and we'll keep bringing you more tips and tricks and updates on real estate, everything you could probably possibly want to know. Thanks for watching episode 2. Look forward to episode 3. Thanks.